What up, y'all? What's good? What's good? Hope y'all can hear me. Maybe I should have did a sample test before I did that. Or see, I got the. You want to see the body? I think I did do a sample. Let me test this out while I'm trying all this stuff. Give me a second, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's why everybody in the chat. Ain't nobody even came in yet. But that's what I want to do. Testing, 1 2 1 2. Am I coming through? Press a 1 in the chat. Oh, I hope my sinuses don't be acting up too much on this video, because the weather is definitely changing here in Detroit in the Midwest. And I want to make sure. Hold on. I got a lot of courage to do this video. This is live and this is independent. So we gonna see how this roll and get things done. So let me see if this play. So let me see if this say and this play and this play and this say. We good money, y'all. What up, though? Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I actually got this. I got these headphones on so I can hear the beat just a little bit better. And cause I don't have the volume up too loud when I had the beat going, and I can barely hear it just looking at it on the computer. So I pulled out some headphones so I can hear the beat a little better and my audio can still come through. I mean, but you know, but these are my problems on my side. I ain't gonna say my problems, but these are all things on my side of the board that being a producer of a show would have to deal with, you know? I hope this don't take away too much from my look, but then again, it's make me look a little bit more professional now that I'm thinking about it. Get into my zone and I can hear these beats. Got the microphone set up, even got lights. I mean, low key, this is real production right here. Like I say, all this week we've been getting all the kinks out and doing what we can to give y'all the best show possible. I got the poems. I got plenty of those. I got about 60 of them because I had to write them all down anyway, just so I can look at each one, and each video I'll pick about a good 10, maybe or 15 if I'm feeling real good or whatever. But definitely, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to make it to the end of the video. Get to your favorite poem. You can take notes of the show. All of that. I mean, you can really gain some wisdom if that's what you want to do, and if that's what you're here for, and if you really, you know, I mean, again, I'm doing what I love, and I appreciate each person that tune in and listen and take in the words and tell somebody about the show, or the comments, the subscribers, the likes. Again, I got the Patreon page popping off over there. The sultry spoken word. You can go over there. If you into that type of thing, you can go over there and listen to some erotic poetry and get your mind right. Fall asleep to that, or do whatever you want to do. You're a grown person, you know. Look at this. I'm about to stretch this hat out, make it bigger. Put this on here. I look like what, Mario? I look like what's that, Mario, Luigi, or one of them? I like messing with y'all, man. That's what y'all don't know. That's what y'all do know. If y'all steady watch me, y'all do know I got a sense of humor. Although I do spoken word, man, we ain't gonna be too uptight around here, man. We gonna have fun, man. Earlier this morning, I was working on the video, right? And it's so crazy because I was at my regular 9 to 5, and I was, because at the moment I still do, you know, got a job. So anyway, I was on my break and whatnot, and I was doing a video. It should be coming up pretty soon because I streamed it earlier while I was earlier at work. But I ended up having to do some work while I was there, even though I was on break. Let's say while I was on break, because it could be some haters out there, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, YouTube, you making YouTube videos on the clock and on the time." Or that, you know how that shit go. But anyway, even though I don't think my people trip like that anyway. But dig, I had to stop the whole video of the live. The live that's about to come out in a little bit, I had to stop it because I had some work to do on my lunch break, and I was trying to make a video for y'all. So I'm back. I told y'all I was gonna come back. And that's what led me to doing this first poem and piece that I'm gonna do. Is called Stepping Out on Faith. Because it made me think to myself, like, hey, I'm on somebody else's time right now. And the people who time I'm on, them the ones who stepped out on faith and made their journey and made their decision to start a business and stuff like that. So they the ones that came up with a whole plan and created something because they stepped out on faith. And that's what me and you need to do. So listen to me. How long you been in that rut? Mad as hell Sunday evening, Monday morning, punching in, not giving a fuck. Stuck inside a maze, afraid to chase your goals cause you mentally a slave to corporate offices. Paychecks got you behind, but you thinking you can handle it. Dealing with work assholes, ass kisses, and micromanagement. But see, I'm from the streets. You see, getting rid of drugs was more than just a hustle. You see, it taught self-discipline and mind reading skills to read people and stay wary of oncoming trouble as the money double. But never mind that. Let's talk about Uncle Sam steady taking my taxes. See, I'm putting in overtime trying to get over this hump while I bend over backwards. And that's kingpin shit. And they got you trained to do it each week. Monday through Friday. Don't even think about the outside world. Dedicate your time. That ass belong to me. Now is this your future? In the past that you think that this will be your present? If you don't work for your goals, then you're gonna work for someone else's. Let that marinate. Think about that for a second. Cause see, you was created with a purpose. Find yourself because you're lost. Work for yourself just like you do for others, and just remember that thought there. Boss. Stepping out on faith. That's that poem of peace, stepping out on faith. That's what we do. Yeah. And Another thing I want to tell y'all too, when it comes to this corporate structure, this corporate world and all that, the same way how they stepped out on faith and started their business, you can go in the door and start at the bottom and end up running the whole place if that's what you really want to do. And if you put your mind to it, you do understand that the janitor can turn CEO. I wrote a poem about it also. This is a piece I wrote right here I'm going to do for y'all. This one called Janitor Turn CEO. I'm going to read this one off the ink though, no lie. I don't think I remember this one by heart, even though I don't like to read off the paper, but we doing what we do, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We get to it. I'm going to freestyle a couple of pieces too during this set. We just going to vibe out. Let me tell you. Janitor turned CEO, listen to me. I seen all aspects of the struggle. That's what taught us to hustle. Ball on the 1 yard line, close to the goal, I done sink the kingpin fumble. Greed, get comfortable, want more than what we need. And once we get to the top, it's easy to forget what it took to succeed. Why you don't pass down plans? The janitor ever feel that he can be the CEO? But if you start from the bottom, you'll know the effort that it takes to one day probably mop that flow. I wish we could all drift off in the sky. Goals get reached as we sleep. But you ain't rich, but you fantasize about it to spend money to look like it. But hold on, I don't want to get too deep. You rather look good losing for years, trying to impress your peers, going nowhere fast. And in the end, all our families is the one to face them tears. The cycle complete. Ready, set, go. The student can turn teacher, and the janitor can turn CEO. Rap talk. I'm gonna switch the beat up though. I be noticing that. I be trying to just rap it out, but each poem can't go with every beat. So let me switch up the beat. Some of these go with some of them, and some of them don't go with the others. You know, some of them sound a little better, but I could freestyle to some of them, of course. Some of them a little bit smoother, you know. Because I probably could do that one over to maybe this beat, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep on going. Got a whole list right here. Y'all really in for a whole show right now. Each time I perform and go live, straight up spoken word and kicking it, talking that shit. Them rants just giving off good game, and you know, for the ones that want to hear it, you know. Like I said again, we got a world full of people who complain about music. It ain't no message, ain't nobody talking about shit. But look what we do. We getting straight to it. And that's why you gotta live your own truth. I'm gonna get into that piece next. Might have to read this one off the ink too. At least I tell y'all when I read off the ink, so y'all won't think I'm freestyling. Even though I like to have all my poems and my memorex by heart. But hey, that's how we do it. Listen to me. This one called Live Your Own Truth, and that's what you gotta do in life. Close your mind to the outside world. Concentrate. You hear that? That's the sound of your soul dancing on top of your intelligence, and you shouldn't fear that. You know who you are. You know your mind and motives. It's time to go the distance. Matter of fact, the extra mile. Get your passion notice. Focus. Focus on life. You see, some keep living like time ain't got no limits. Get it out your system, die empty. It's time to leave a legacy when you finish. Routine, repetition. Pause, pray every day. Doors get closed in your face, go through the window, fuck that, make a way. And we clean the house. Negative souls and hate gotta vacate. Trying to fly amongst people that wanna clip your wings ain't gonna help you fly straight. The crash landing. Family not even understanding. Them goals is yours, fall down, get back up, even if you gotta do some rebranding. Switch up the flow. I kick knowledge, but my shit ain't garbage. I'm around the corner down the street, but still make you think outside the box while still being the artist. Ain't no age limit on goals. Ain't no page skipping playing roles. Do what you believe, and once you understand who's really in control. Pick up the pen, grab the ball. It's time to shoot. The world is waiting. So live your own truth. That boy good. Live your own truth. That's that poem of peace, rap talk. Those are our facts though. You better live your own truth. You better understand your journey. You better see the path you on. You better make a way. You better adjust when it's time to. You better get them bullshitters out your life. You better shut down on that negative energy. You better get to work. Time ain't waiting on you. Let's talk about that journey though. I told y'all you gotta enjoy it. The leaves come before the trees. Don't forget the roots. And everything had its beginning. That's what we learned as a youth. And the truth is, it ain't no shortcuts, just hard turns, roadblocks, detours. Everything's hard earned. If the motto to follow was the same, there'd be no change. And there wouldn't be no reason for me to stay in my lane. Let me say that again. If the motto to follow was the same, there'd be no change. And there wouldn't be no reason for me to stay in my lane. But I maintain, study my peers, open my ears, listen what's being told, I face my fears. Gears turned into register for me to reach my highest. I do it for my people, because for my culture, I'm biased. Listen to me. Your seminars and workshops are not worth my time. I rewrite and research and probably start mine. I'm good with my hustle, my struggles, my image. Do what I love until God says I'm finished. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. When it takes time and effort. So enjoy the journey. Gotta enjoy the journey. You feel me? Yeah. We knocking these poem and pieces down. I got a set list right here. It's a straight up performer. It's just some chill and melodic, but we still float these words over it. You know, spoken word, but a little rhythm is, it may sound a little off balance with it, but I ain't gonna excuse it because I still want that rhythm. You can find a pattern when you listen, you know? That's the whole fun part about it. You know, what we're gonna talk about next. I ain't even got my shirt on today, but y'all do know intelligence is sexy. And you can order one of them shirts right there on my page. Again, like I say, school just started back. College student, high school student, male, female. Intelligence is sexy. Got multiple colors. That's a nice movement to push. Although it's a poem that I wrote. And I'm gonna get into it right now. Because intelligence is sexy. It's all about that mental. You feel me? Yeah. Listen to me. The way she spell, I can tell English class was her favorite. Commas and curves in all the right places and completes her statements. Eyes wide bright, she can light the room. If it completes my sentences because she stays in tune. And the tunes that I pick, she dissect the verses. Our conversations are priceless like a coupon purchase. Separating apples from oranges, our mental performance keeps me elevated because the love is enormous. The walk of a queen with the confidence posture. No twerking videos because she's trying to prosper. Everything legit. All her shit got insurance. Let me say that again. Everything legit. All her shit got insurance. After work relations hit the track with endurance. No time for the gossip, cause she's busy with reading. Plotting on investments and the money receiving. See her working overtime, I'ma get her, she let me. So the hell with a pill popping weed head chick. Intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is sexy. Yeah. Intelligence is sexy. Let's switch that up though. Let's see what else we working with. Let's find another deadly rhythm. I thank y'all for rocking out with me. Oh yeah, this nice and smooth right here. I could freestyle off of this one. Yeah, I could freestyle a little bit. If I had a topic, but I had to create one on the top of the head instead. I done read off the ink off a couple of poems that I perform when I'm on YouTube, on a live, on a Tuesday evening, doing what's right. Expressing my thoughts, expressing my brain. Confidence, inspiration, motivation, and pain. Giving good game. That's what I'm trying to do. It's a whole world out there. Some of us got a gift, but who is you giving it to? Who is you talking to? Time to look at that man in the mirror. Time to go the extra mile, dig deeper. See the world clear. Whether farther or near, it's things you gotta do. To yourself, stay true. Who can tell you you can't? Only God put in that work. Whoever said life was gonna be easy, we all know it's hard. Jobs 9 to 5, struggling to survive. Whatever you have to do on the pavement to replacement. First of the month come, bills, cars, all types of payments. We handle that. That's structure. That's grown man. That's grown woman shit. That's just taking care of business. Real life. But look at the people out here bullshitting, for instance. Playing games. Don't even understand that trying to maintain is a hard thing that some can't even do or can't even factor the plan and can't even see the ending. Caught up in the middle. In the beginning they was bullshitting. What's the ending? what I'm supposed to say. Handle your business. Fuck out my face. Freestyling. Off the top of the head, off the top of the mental, baby. Rap talk. Let's see where we at with it. Another one can I do off of this one? I think I can do that believer off of this one. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, I can do that believer off of this one. Listen to me. You do know you gotta be a believer, right? Of course you gotta work, but you gotta be a believer before you start working. Because whatever it is you're working on, you gotta believe in it first to know like it's worth going after, it's worth doing. I don't wanna use that word chase. Y'all know what I've been saying in my last couple of videos. We don't chase, we attract. I might get that tatted on me, man. I'm a little older but still getting tattoos and shit. But I think I might run with that one. I thought about that the other day when I was doing a live. That phrase just stuck with me, man. We don't chase, we attract. That's just real shit. And I ain't about no male, female shit. That's just business, life, all arguments and angles to life. We don't chase, we attract. Because whatever around you is a reflection of you anyway. That's what the streets ain't gonna tell you. Let's get into this one called Believer though. Listen to me. Listen to me. I feel it. I know it can happen. I pray. I work. My thoughts have turned to action. I believe in meditation. I believe in me. When belief is low, talk to G-O-D. I walk through the dark with my wisdom seeing light. I made it through the struggle because I had belief in the fight. I jumped in the water with the thoughts of sink or swim. Nah, I take that back. My thoughts were swim, swim, swim. I made it. I made it because I had belief. I made it, my people, because my strength runs deep. The believer. Snap, 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 snaps. That poem piece is called The Believer. I stick with that one though. Faith-based, inspirational. That poetry be all over the place. Just to show you how much my shit be all over the place. That poem right there was called Believer on some inspiration. But I do got a Patreon page. Patreon Rap Talk Poetry. The link should be in the description. And if you into erotic poetry, sultry poetry, you can go over there and check some of that out. Throw some headphones on and meditate to it. Late night, early night. I'm talking about early night. Well, that is early night. Daytime, midday, whenever. All the poems that I can't say over here on YouTube within their guidelines, it's right over there. And there's more coming. I steady been knocking them out. And storytelling, sultry storytelling, and erotic poems. It's on my Patreon page at Rap Talk Poetry over there if you into that. But we're gonna keep this rolling. Again, I got a whole range of poetry from here to here. Funny, motivational, inspirational, sultry, hip-hop, however you want it. You feel me? Yeah, that's what we doing. We gotta express our talents. It's a whole world. I'm talking about this a whole world. This is a whole world, but it's a whole world out there. That's what I want to tell y'all. And whatever you do, whatever you into, go after that shit. You hear me? Whatever you into, go after that shit. If you're good at doing hair, you be the best hair doer. You good at cooking, you sell them fucking dinners and get that shit popping. You braid, you wash cars, whatever it is. You wipe feet, do toes, manicures. Be the best at it and tell people you do that shit. And just like I said earlier, we don't chase, we attract. And if you put that energy out there that you do those things, when they need that shit, guess what they gonna come see? Yeah. But I tell you, gotta start from somewhere though. That's what leads me to this next piece called Oatmeal Beats No Meal. Slow motion is better than no motion. I say that often also. Listen to me. Oatmeal beats no meal. I'm gonna try that on another beat though. I'm gonna put another beat on for that oatmeal beats no meal. This one ain't gonna do it. Let's do it with this one. Let me see if I can, yeah. This sounds like something I can rap on right here though. I can probably, let me get a couple bars off on this one, yeah. Shout out to the royalty-free beats too. That royalty-free music that you hear in the background. I wrote down some of these artists' names. I do want to give them credit for sure. For, putting their stuff out there. They talented too, so they definitely deserve that. But I be having so many. I got the emails, but if I was to type, sometimes I don't know which beat I'm gonna use, so how can I just type down each person's name? So he was too cool to go to school, open books and abide by the rules, and now he out here scamming, stressing and finessing, trying to find a female sponsor. You tell me who's the fool. He is, she is, we is. Living in a world where most expect shortcuts and handouts. NBA dreams for all don't pan out, so the corner some stand out. Living in the past, mad when asked why he didn't make it. Yeah, them old stories sound good, but it's only so long a grown man can fake it. Taking the blood, rather be a thug than punch a clock. But the feds is looking at time as money, but that's something that he don't watch. And how can he survive with too much pride to flip a burger? Oatmeal beats no meal, but when the jokes crack, that's character. And hood dudes die for that, lie for that. He don't really sell no dope, but image is everything. And will he ever tell you the truth? See, the answer is no. Cause see, we all gotta start, finish. Who invented this system? Pride to the side. Get off your ass, get out there, go and get it. You rather sit, talk shit, beg or borrow. Oatmeal beats no meal, but I suggest you stay in the game and keep working. Cause today ain't tomorrow. Oatmeal beats no meal. Rap talk. Yeah. Yeah. Oatmeal beats no meal. Tell me how you fucking feel. Oatmeal beats no meal. Tell me how you fucking feel. You know how I know the deal. Oatmeal beats no meal. Tell me how you fucking feel. Crying and pooping, know the drill. I got them hooks for y'all too. I make y'all some hooks, man. Y'all can email me. All y'all rappers and out there, I write songs, all that. Let it be known. You need that, or know somebody who need that. Spread the word. Female singers out there, y'all tired of doing shows, singing everybody else's song. I pin you something. I got the pen in my hand right now. I'll put you something together. We gonna have to work out that math. Small fee, but I do it for the, on the back end. We real business over here. Publishing, all that. We real business over here. We just do the paperwork and I'll write you a song, write you something. You feel me? Rap talk. Where we at with it? I think I want to get this work hard in silence next. But that's what we doing. We working hard in silence. Ain't y'all tired of talking? Ain't you tired of fucking talking? Some of y'all some tough love, man. And some of y'all just talk too motherfucking much. But don't want to put in no work. Don't want to do shit. Sitting around fantasizing and living through other people and shit. Scrolling all motherfucking day. Want to change your situation, but you ain't because you caught up looking at everybody else's life. Don't know where to turn, don't know what to do. Ain't spend no time with yourself and listen to your inner self. No fucking direction. I ain't trying to talk down on you, but I'm gonna give you this game though. You can take it or not. Some of y'all need tough love. Some people need tough love just so they can just, cause everybody know right from wrong, but what the fuck you gonna do about it? That's what separate is you a doer or are you a thinker? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Is you a doer or are you a thinker? Work hard in silence. Listen to me. Consistency is key. Set yourself free. Ain't no age limit on success. And it's subjective. You determine what it could be. You see, the goal ain't always to be famous, rich, or known. You see, some of us just love what we do, want to influence, spread a message, and then just come back home. Am I wrong? You see, the weak, they in competition to do it for the public. Me, I wanted to stay low, but I knew my words was gonna open up doors before I even touched it. That's cause me and God discussed it. He said put in work, just improve. Stop giving free access, putting energy in all the wrong places and telling people your next moves. He said, I got you. Let me say that again. He said, I got you. Work hard, build in silence. Take a break, fall back for people. Whatever you need, I can provide it. Meditate to them songs. Keep writing them poems. Keep building relationships, saving souls when you perform. And as I carry on, look at the response that I get. All this love is unrewarded in public. For what I did in private. Work hard, build in silence. Yeah. Feel me? Work hard, build in silence, man. Fuck what they talking about. You hear me? That's what we doing. Y'all still rocking with me? Work hard, build in silence. Yeah, work hard, build in silence. Build in silence. Work hard, build in silence. Build in silence. Yeah. Don't be no lazy ass, though. selling laminated pieces to having merchandise to selling merchandise. If I really just tally up everything I did and I do, I really manifest it all. It's just the whole thing. We gotta scale all this shit to a bigger level. That's the only thing with all the things that we done created over here. It's just all about scaling it to a bigger level. Other than that, we done did it. I can say I sold the motherfucking shirt. I can say I sold the poem. I can say I've been on stage. I can say I've been on national radio. I can say I've been on TV. I can say I've been on YouTube to thousands and said poems. I can say I got, man, this is nothing but the beginning, man. And don't put no limits on yourself to whatever you got going on, or talk yourself out of it in your mind and all that bullshit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk yourself out of the plans you got. And that leads me to this next poem right here. It's called Man, I Got a Plan. I'm so silly. All this time I've been sitting up here, why I didn't just do this? I'm so silly, dog. All this time I ain't even just thought of just doing this. Wow. It's a little more professional. But actually, you know what? I like my other way. I'm gonna go back to how I was doing it. Actually, I do like my other way. I like the way I did it, even though I just flipped it how it's supposed to be. I flipped it back to this. I'm a trendsetter, so I'm gonna do it this way. Who gives a flying fuck? Man, I got a plan. I'm about to change my negative life. Seem like everybody that's getting money nowadays is the ones that's doing right. Man, I got a plan. What's his name? I heard got the hook up on clothes. Bootleg, wide stitch. From New York to Detroit, we'll never get exposed. Man, I got a plan. Go down south, get some cars, classic, shipped real clean. Original rollback miles, sell everything for 15. Man, I got a plan. Any item wholesale to retail, even if it's on the other side of the law. But we ain't gotta get into details. Man, I got a plan. I'ma invest in some seeds of corn. I make thousands, they just get a flat rate, and I get to perform. Man, I got a plan. Everybody and their mama got some music, but I'm on my Berry Gordy though. I just want to benefit when they do it. Man, I got a plan. I'ma do what's in my heart. Man, I got a plan. I just need to get off my lazy ass and start. Man, I got a plan. I do. I do, baby. I got a plan and it's all coming into play right now. Just like I told y'all in that poem, Believer, how I pray and work for it. Thoughts have come to action. It's all in the making right now, baby. You're a part of the journey right now by watching this video. Share the video to make the channel grow. But I tell you what though also, when you got a plan, you got a dream, and being a believer and all that, and how everything be aligned with each other, even when it is or if it ain't, through anything that you do, through the whole storm, the good times, the bad times, you gotta stay calm. Some people ain't gonna tell you that, but you gotta stay calm. You ever notice when you at your job, your 9 to 5 or whatever you may do, whoever is the supervisor, the boss, the manager, whatever, whoever the higher person in position, you ever notice when you go to them and tell them the situation, you know, you can be panicking or whatnot and blah, 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 or you can be feeling how you feeling. You ever notice how calm they stay? Let me say that again. You could be going through whatever you're going through. Just think about a situation you might have had at your job or whatever, and you had to go to the supervisor like, oh, this happened, it was an accident, or boom, 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 something happened over here, boom, boom, boom. You notice how chill and calm they be as they listen to you tell the story, no matter how irate you may be. Those are leadership skills. Those are life skills. You're supposed to stay calm in any situation. It's a learned behavior to stay calm. And it'll help you out too, because if you think about it, if they calm, you gonna get calm. Well, you can even use this in arguments or whatever, because I use this on people sometimes. Well, I used to when I used to have situations like this. If somebody, you know, like say if it's some spouse or stuff, and they trying to blah, 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 and they just yapping, and you just calm, and you ain't even giving it no energy. You ever notice how more mad they try to get? Sooner or later, they be thinking like, I didn't even get through to you, you know? Why are you so calm? It's not that we don't care, but it's just that we're not giving you that reaction that you want. This could be male or female on either side. If you don't give them that reaction that they looking for and trying to trigger out of you, and you just stay calm, watch how they just end up calming down sooner or later, or quicker than normal. Because it's a reflection of energy. They be like, fuck it, let me just... You gotta stay calm. Listen to me. Get into this poem and piece called Stay Calm. The pressure is tense. My palms are condensed. Stay calm. I realized my moment was meant. I feel something coming. I gotta stay strong. Stay calm. But I wonder why it takes so long. I wrote my plan. I took my steps. Stay calm. It wasn't supposed to happen just yet. The hustlers hustle. The dealers ball. Stay calm. I was told quick rise, quick fall. My lifespan subtracting, but my words are an action. Stay calm. I feel like I'm about to divide this fraction. My talents are premeditated, and God wants me to use it. He said, stay calm. Yeah. entitlement, stuff like that, you know? Save all that. And that's gonna lead me to my next beat. This one called Entitlement. Cause there's a lot of people run through the free world like that. They just feel like, oh, it's about me. It should be about me. Why it ain't about me? It's a lot of people in the world like that. Feeling entitled. If I don't agree with you, that don't mean I'm right and you wrong. You see, the lines of communication and disagreement, sadly enough, is what keeps the world moving on. Fuck your opinions. Fuck your observations. When you don't know the full story, it's easy to sit on the sideline watching the judge making. We all need help. But you happy to say alone you did it. You see, some people's sacrifices are bigger than yours, but you took the ease away, y'all bullshitted and quit. Don't compare my story to yours. Let me say that again. Don't compare my story to yours. I guess just a part of the poem where I advocate growing up in the hood and how everything coming up was fucked up and hard. If we wasn't given a title poor niggas, we probably would think large. We once was kings and queens, but where the knowledge went. And now we all want to be victims and looking for entitlement. Niggas looking for entitlement. Niggas looking for entitlement. Niggas looking for entitlement. Y'all fuck the game up with that, man. For real. Even in music. I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that. Y'all done flipped the script in more ways than one. Y'all done took the, man. But since we talking music, I'm gonna do this poem piece called Me and My Music, and let me let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, because we've been vibing out. Again, to show appreciation for the spoken word and the motivational speeches, the tip jar, that money sign rap talk on Cash App. I thank you in advance for the contributions to stay independent. You can donate, you can get a shirt, you can join the Patreon if you into sultry spoken word and storytelling, and if you vibing and you know want to support the movement, again, independence. I appreciate you. You're here right now, so why not? Just talk about me and my music. That's what I'm about to do after I get off this live. I'm listening to some music and just relax and just depress. After this performance right here, you gotta just depress and chill, you know? I told y'all I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. But let me do this piece called Me and My Music. Listen to me. I zone out to the rhythms of Royers. The sounds take me to a place where I feel free. Sometimes Stevie's story come across so real, I believe he can see. If you can read these words, you can learn my pain. Sometimes sad, I find wet wisdom in purple rain. trying to get out of love again. I relaxed the Al Green, or maybe Too Short again. I love this outlet. You see, music is my friend. I use headphones sometimes for better concentration, to tune out the troubles of the world. All hip hop and rap talk TV got me neglecting my girl. And when I get on my Pac shit, fool, you better watch it. From Thug Life to Still I Rise had me on some block shit. And when I'm getting drunk and wanna hear some gang spitting, I listen to E40 from the Bay and sprinkle it all through the mitten. Music, please don't break my heart. Please don't break my heart. Get me away from all this bullshit and bring back the spark. Me and my music. Me and my motherfucking music. Yeah, me and my music. Don't confuse it. When I do it, it ain't useless. That's the performance for the night, the live stream. Shout out to everybody who was coming in and out the chat. Well, I didn't say coming in out the chat, but coming in out the video. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your mans and them. Hit that notification button so you get the alerts of when I go live, because I'm steady doing it. Damn, every day, baby, we at it. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Rap Talk. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video to make the channel grow. Yeah.